Hey guys, good morning. Guys, if you can see my screen, just type S in the chat box so that we can get started. Great. Thanks for the confirmation. So let's begin with our session. Okay, guys, can see what we have covered so far as part of this Selenium Java advanced topics. We already covered how to handle the drop-down fields in the previous sessions, and multi-selection box fields also covered. And we also covered bootstrap drop-downs also, how to automate them and what exactly they are. Now we are left out with two more items in this drop-down fields category. One is jQuery drop-downs and other one is auto-suggestive drop-downs. Okay, jQuery is one thing and auto-suggestive drop-downs is another one. Fine. So let's begin with this jQuery dropdowns and how to automate them. Let's find it out. Fine. So here I'll take you to one web page where you have this example of the jQuery dropdown. We'll do some R&D on what exactly is jQuery and what is this jQuery dropdown and all those stuff. Okay. As you can see here, jQuery dropdown will make the dropdown fields, more advanced, you can say. In a normal drop down, you generally select only one option, right? You can make this you can make this drop down field a multi selection box field. You see where you can select multiple options like this. So this is possible with the help of jQuery drop downs, where you can select multiple options in a single drop down field. And here also single selection, only one option only you can select here. If you change it, only one, that type of options, main options and sub options if you want. That also is possible with the help of jQuery dropdowns. So here you see multi-selection with cascade option select. You select like this, you see. Okay. So this also looks similar to this one, right? Cascade options and all those stuff like 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay. So this kind of drop-down fields, can be created with the help of technology known as jQuery. Okay. jQuery is the technology behind creating this kind of drop-downs, guys. Okay, so this is what is jQuery. Guys, able to hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So, 1 minute. Some ad is coming. Hello, hello. Yeah, fine. Working fine. So, okay, this is what is jQuery thing. This is what is jQuery thing. So let's explore more about this jQuery. Let's explore more about this jQuery now. So I'll just go to my chat GPT and we'll explore there what exactly is a jQuery technology and all those stuff. Chat GPT. What is jQuery? What is jQuery? So jQuery is a popular JavaScript library. Okay, what is jQuery, guys? jQuery is a popular JavaScript library designed to simplify HTML DOM tree traversal and manipulation as well as event handling, CSS animation, and AJAX calls. It's widely used for web developers to make it easier to write JavaScript code that works across different web browsers. Okay, JavaScript query. jQuery is nothing but what is the full form of jQuery? Maybe J stands for JavaScript. It is a JavaScript library to simplify the HTML DOM traversal for JavaScript and all those stuff. Okay. Here are some key points about jQuery DOM manipulation. One of the main uses of jQuery is to select elements in the DOM document object model that is created by the browsers while rendering the HTML code, right? The browsers will not directly take the HTML code that is received from the server. Browsers actually what they will do, browsers will convert them in the form of DOM tree structure. Okay. So one of the main uses of jQuery is that to select the elements in the DOM, JavaScript generally interacts with the DOM elements, right, to make them dynamic. So jQuery user CSS selectors and then perform actions on them like changing their content, style, position, etc. So jQuery will try to access the elements on the DOM with the help of CSS selectors, it's saying. Event handling. jQuery provides an easy way to attach event handlers to elements such as click events, hover events, key up events, etc. and Ajax. jQuery simplifies asynchronous JavaScript and XML calls, making it easier to fetch data from a server without having to reload the entire page. Okay, without page loading, because of the Ajax, internally requests will be sent to the server without the page getting loaded, and that is possible. The dynamic nature is possible with the help of jQuery. Animation offers built-in functions for creating animations and effects on the web pages, such as fading elements in art, like PPT, PowerPoints. If you have worked in, you know all these terms, right? Fading elements, sliding elements. Some element will come and fade out. Okay, disappear like that. Such kind of animations are possible in PPTs, right? Such kind of things, if you want to get created on the web pages, we can take the help of jQuery. Cross-browser compatibility. jQuery is designed to work consistently across different browsers, helping developers avoid the nuisance of browser-specific fix. Okay, developers often choose to use jQuery. This is very important, guys. Everyone focus here. Developers often choose to use jQuery because it can streamline and simplify the process of creating interactive and dynamic websites or web applications. However, with advancements in modern JavaScript and development of frameworks like React and Angular, the use of jQuery has declined in recent years. So what is the latest technology in terms of these JavaScript libraries? jQuery is used nowadays? No. Even better frameworks have come into the market like React.js, Angular.js have already come into the market, guys. So if you want to explore more of that area, right, JavaScript enhancements area, you go to W3 schools, you see JavaScript is there, React.js is there, jQuery is there, all this stuff are there. You see, these are JavaScript libraries and frameworks. Normal JavaScript, if you learn as part of web technology, later you have to learn if you want to go to the advanced. Bootstrap is another framework we have, right? We have discussed about the Bootstrap framework also, and which makes our things easy. React is there, jQuery is there. You see, many things will be there, guys. Angular is there, TypeScript. Now people are also using, instead of JavaScript, people are using TypeScript in some tools because it is more even advanced than JavaScript. Okay, like that, many tools have come into the market, guys. If you want to be in a first position in the industry, go to these tutorials from W3 schools, guys. They have all these things. Whenever you are having some free time, you learn from these things, guys. Okay, learn from this website. A lot of technologies, tools are there. Even though you are a software tester, if you learn all these technologies from these W3 schools, it will be very good, and it will definitely have the things related. You see, JavaScript related stuff are there here. JavaScript, React.js, Angular.js, jQuery, Vue, JSON, Ajax, asynchronous JavaScript and XML, AppYML, W3.js, like how to learn W3.js. Like that, many things are there. Backend related stuff like Java will be there. Backend programming language like Java, Python, C#, and all those things are here. And data analytics related, AI related stuff are there, and many other. Excel is there. Data related, data storing related stuff, web building stuff is there. They categorize it properly also. HTML and CSS related stuff is there. If you want to know about SVG elements, if you want to know about shadow DOM elements, all these things will be part of HTML and CSS. So these are many things, guys, that W3 schools provide. I really like the website, and it makes the things very easy for us. And when we search and do R&D, it will be more helpful. But anyhow, the knowledge is endless. Whenever you have time, you just go and explore such kind of areas. So there is no limit for our learnings. There is no limit for our learnings. So keep learning, guys. So for now, since jQuery has come in between for us, and even people are now not using jQuery, they have went for React.js or Angular.js. Okay. So even though we learn jQuery and learning this technology, sometimes people may still use jQuery instead of React and Angular.js. There may be possibility that you may come across a drop-down field which is built using jQuery. And there's a separate website, guys, jQuery UI kind of website where you see a lot of things, okay, built using jQuery. Just go to this website. We'll have a lot of examples here. We can use this as a automation thing. For example, draggable. Okay, so using jQuery, they have built all this stuff, guys. So For automation, we can take one session on this, like how to automate jQuery related type of items and what can be possible with the help of jQuery. We can learn from here. So just go to that. jQuery UI is using a user interface effects and all. Built on top of jQuery JavaScript library. Whether you are building highly interactive web applications or you just need to add a date picker to form control, jQuery UI is a perfect choice. Okay, so many things can be developed. For example, this particular button is built using jQuery. Okay, for example, if you go for this tooltip, this tooltip is where is the tooltip? Tooltips. You see, when I hover the mouse, I'm getting a tooltip, right? That kind of tooltips also can be created using jQueries. We'll automate this in future. Like for example, I'll just paste this in our weekend challenge thing. Weekend challenge as part of exploring and automating the Selenium Java automation, right? I'll write future. Okay, jQuery UI is one thing we can take care of for automation purpose. But for now, everyone understood what is a jQuery. It's a JavaScript library. Everyone type in the chat box what is jQuery. jQuery is nothing but JavaScript library. So it's not just important to learn only Selenium automation, manual testing for software testers. We should have this knowledge, guys. Okay, that will make you different from others. Okay, exploring the knowledge, going in every direction will make you a different purpose and stand out of the crowd. There may be a lot of people attempting for jobs, but the people who all know all these technologies and all, right, they will get the job because they are considered to be very knowledgeable people in the market. Okay, so people can understand clearly, like if you are learning behind something, you are definitely a right choice for the company because you are learning methodology and everything. The company will definitely like and would like to take you out of so many people who are attempting for the interviews. Okay, jQuery is nothing but the JavaScript library, guys, and web elements can be built using jQuery instead of normal HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. jQuery library can be used for building advanced kind of elements, as I mentioned here. Okay, fine. Now let's go back and I explained about what is jQuery, JavaScript library, and other JavaScript technologies I explained. Now let's look into this drop-down field and see how we can automate that. So this may be a bit challenging because I did this earlier. And came across a lot of problems while automating this thing. So, but I'll take that again. It's been many days I automated. I may again go into the same track, but let's try our level best here. I'll write jQuery dropdown demo. Okay, I'll create a new package. Right click new package, jQuery dropdown demo. I'll create this package. Inside the package, I'm going to create a new class. I'll just name this class as jQuery dropdown demo 1. jQuery dropdown demo 1. Finish and main method. I'm creating the main method here. Inside the main method, I'm going to run some automation. I'm going to write some automation code to automate this part. Sometimes some ads are coming, guys. Let's see if the ads are coming, what we have to do. Let's explore that also if required. Here, WebDriver, driver is equal to new Chrome driver, Control-Shift-O, driver dot manage. Here I'll write for now Chrome driver only. Future I'll go for WebDriver. Intensely I'm not going there. Driver dot manage. When the framework part come, I'll go for the WebDriver thing. Manage dot window dot maximize. Then driver dot get. Provide the application URL where the jQuery dropdown fields are available. Once I go to this particular page, then what I have to do, you right click here and select inspect option and see whether this jQuery dropdown fields have any select tag. Do you see any select tag anywhere, guys? Do you see any select tag? No, right? That means we don't have to use select predefined class in Selenium automation for automating this kind of jQuery dropdowns. Though they look like traditional dropdowns, they are not really the traditional dropdown fields which have select tag in the HTML code. These are like jQuery dropdowns. So they are using some input field, some button, all those stuff, Some this button option is there, some input field is there, and also here again, what is there here? What it is locating? Okay, here div part. div is starting here. Inside the div, we have many things, it seems so. This is going to the next one. Here UL is there. List of options are coming here, you see. LI, span, choice one. In this, choice one is there. And here also, if you see, again, we have choice two. Like that, LI options are there. How they have built using jQuery. We can see it here a bit. Div ID is equal to, okay, is this the one? Yeah, this is a jQuery dropdown field. Class combo tree wrapper ID, div ID, input type ID, just an input box field, placeholder select. Then class combo tree input. You don't see any jQuery related stuff here, but this is built using jQuery, guys. Okay. Fine. So my question here is like, how can we identify by looking at the HTML code that this particular drop-down field belongs to jQuery? For that, I'll again go to this. Yeah, that's what I am seeing. That's what I am checking, guys. Okay. So how to find out? How to find out? How to find out by looking at some HTML code that a particular drop-down field is built using jQuery. You see, it's not so easy, it seems. Identifying whether a drop-down field in HTML code is built using jQuery can be a bit tricky just by looking at the HTML alone, especially the jQuery code is minified or not directly visible. However, there are a few indicators you can look for. Inspect the drop-down element. Check for jQuery file inclusion. Look the jQuery library being included in the HTML file. If you see a script tag like scripts srcj, let's find it out whether on this particular page where we are inspecting, right? Here, anywhere in the head section, maybe script tag may be there somewhere. Script tags. These are few script tags we have. Anywhere there is a clue like we have jQuery kind of thing. Async are there. Okay, I don't see them as a jQuery or something being put. Okay, so you see there is something like jQuery script menu is there. Div tag. Under the div tag, jQuery script menu is there. Under that, jQuery is there. Under that, UL. Under that, download this plugin. Okay, this one is providing jQuery names in the place of IDs and class, but someone will not provide explicitly. There's another one. This is also jQuery script ads are coming here. Then where else we can see jQuery script clear is there. I don't know what is this, but you know, clear. But H1 jQuery. Maybe you have to control F and search for jQuery, guys. That's the only way that is left out. Maybe. And is there any other option to find out? Let's see. Check for event binding. Dropdowns created with jQuery often have event bindings attached. Look for the lines of the code that start with $element on event, where element is the dropdown element. The line of code that start with $element on event. Did we have any such kind of code anywhere? Here you see script src script tags are there with the jQuery here. This is one way to find out. jQuery jQuery min.js. Okay, this is what the first one was saying now. Min.js, jQuery.min.js. Okay, we have the script tags available. If in the HTML page, if you have the script tags, means basically these dropdown fields may have been built using jQuery. And this is also text JS, JavaScript and all the stuff, and any other places where we can see jQuery here. So we can explore that and see. I'll inspect again. Okay. But here we are not getting any, suggestion or something that this belongs to jQuery. But ultimately on the top, we have seen some script tags. Here, mainly this script tag is important. Just give me a second. Script adds script center. jQuery script menu. Download this plugin and where was the script tag, guys? Script menu. Clear. Here somewhere we have seen script tags. Yeah, here script tags. Fetch request adds script jQuery script net src. Okay, so it's not so easy to find it out, but some kind of clues we are already getting. Catch error, script is there. Now script src is equal to code jQuery, like the things are there here. So jQuery code is loaded here, guys. But how they have written and all, we have to learn jQuery in depth, guys. Otherwise, we'll not be having the idea. Okay. Look for jQuery functions, drop down kind of functions. Anywhere you find any functions like that. Function E is there. Okay. I don't know whether that is a function. Search for dropdown, dot select or similar classes that jQuery plugins commonly use. Control F, dot dropdown or dropdown. Okay, let's see. So Nigora is saying check for event handlers attached to HTML elements using jQuery. These handlers are often defined using .on method or shortcut methods like .click, .on. We have these methods. .on. Oh no. So I'm not able to find it, but it's saying 5 out of 8. .click or click. And change. Okay. Function. I don't know whether these things are there here. This .m. What is going on here? I don't know, but let's see. Script tags. Basically, script tags are already giving us a picture like this is jQuery thing. But I don't think we have to go beyond that for now. And looking for jQuery functions like this kind of stuff, or sometimes data attributes, data toggle dropdown will be there. Look for attributes like data toggle dropdown, data toggle, data hyphen toggle. This is a bit tricky only, guys. There is no straightforward rule. Okay. There's no straightforward rule like, you can find it, but we'll ultimately try these techniques to see. Okay. Class naming conventions will be like a drop down menu. Just try this out. Drop down menu thing maybe there. Drop down menu. Is there any drop down menu? No. Contains, we have to say. Okay. Double slash #, @ contains text is equal to or contain otherwise contains #. It can be any attribute having the value as what is that value? Drop down menu. Drop down hyphen menu. Drop down menu. Any tag, anything. Just searching like this. Nope. Circular brackets closed, but still nothing happening. It's not there, it seems. Then drop down toggle or something. But let's see that again from the top. HTML code. We may find something by ourselves sometimes. jQuery related stuff is definitely there here. As you can see, jQuery, script talk, some kind of wordings are already there. And coming to this one, you see jQuery script menu is there. Script Center is there. Okay, jQuery script.net is there. Then coming here, jQuery script ads is there. Plus, they're using some jQuery related stuff from outside. And coming back here, we have this in script tag somewhere here we found, right? Script tags expand this. jQuery script clear and come back here. And here we can see some K. Here some script tags are there here again. You see min.js. This is the main technique, guys. If you find this jQuery min.js means there is definitely a jQuery thing. Did I click on that? Adds Google by JavaScript. Okay. Okay, let me inspect this again. Scroll up. Scroll up. Script adds HTML div iframe script. Where was that, guys? jQuery main thing. Script tags iframe container input, just an input, combo tree element, single selection, script tags here. A lot of JavaScript tags are there here and there. Control F script / script, I'll say. You can find it easily. Yeah, this one. I'll just copy this and paste it here in new tab. Let's see what will come. Yeah, jQuery code is coming. You see function and all those stuff. I don't know, we can understand this one, but that's how the jQuery looks like. Okay. So let's not dig deep. This much is enough, guys. Okay. This much is enough. Lot of code has been written and all from jQuery, and these are the dropdowns. At least one technique we have found, like how to identify them and all. So if you see anywhere in your HTML code like jQuery.min.js kind of stuff inside the script tags, that definitely means that dropdown fields or elements are built using the jQuery. Okay, that's we already found. Okay. Yes, Nigora, right, correct. Plugins and libraries. If the HTML code includes references to jQuery plugins or libraries, a strong indication that jQuery being used. Look for script tags loading external JavaScript files or CDN links related to jQuery plugins or extensions. Yes, that's already we have seen, right? So that itself proves that, okay, the inclusion of jQuery min.js and Bootstrap bundle min.js indicates jQuery is being used. Dropdown button has data. Sometimes dropdown buttons may have toggle dropdown kind of attributes, a common indicator, or classes will have like dropdown, dropdown toggle. In some cases, dropdown menu are used, which are typically in Bootstrap dropdowns, but not here. So in summary, look at this telltale signs, jQuery library inclusions, event binding, special classes, and data attributes. These are common indicators that a dropdown or any element is being manipulated by jQuery. Okay, fine. We have found something. At least we found this min.js. So that proves that. So we don't have to, that will be a tricky thing, but at least we found something, right? So now let's not waste any more time and let's try to automate this jQuery dropdown. We understood a lot of stuff to understand whether it's a jQuery. First indication is that when you inspect that, you'll not see the select tag. That means either it is a Bootstrap or it is a jQuery. To differentiate whether it is a Bootstrap or jQuery, you have to go to the HTML code and search for jQuery. The simplest way is that you can go to the HTML code and you have to go to the HTML code and search for jQuery, guys. That is the easiest thing I can say. Rightly here, select inspect option somewhere and say Control F. Select one of the HTML line and write jQuery here. You see, one of 23 are coming. So combo tree jQuery plugin demos. This all proves that, okay? jQuery .css. Then jQuery script menu is there. You see jQuery script menu in the form of ID. Script menu, jQuery script center. Then here jQuery script .net. Okay. Download this plugin jQuery script.net. Back to jQuery script.net and press enter. jQuery script ads. jQuery demo. Here you see somewhere here. I don't know where it is there, but it's there somewhere. We don't know. Then jQuery scripts clear. Then jQuery plugin demos. jQuery script net. You see min.js is a main indication that jQuery min.js is there, means definitely script tags with the min.js is there, means definitely there is jQuery. This is the easiest way to find out, guys. Okay, this is the easiest way to find out what is there inside this and all. Okay, so I don't think we have to do more. Okay, if this drop down field is not if this particular drop down field is not a normal traditional drop down field, to check whether it's a bootstrap or jQuery, just right click inspect and search for jQuery. You will find out that stuff. Now let's automate at least one drop down field in this, and in the weekend session we'll automate everything. We'll try to automate all these fields in depth on the weekends. But here my purpose is to show you how the jQuery will look like and all. But we'll take this initiative for the weekend where all these three drop downs in detail we are going to automate on the weekends, because that is very tricky, guys. A lot of tricky things. Don't think this is very easy. This is very tricky, guys. I'll just post this onto the weekend challenge. Okay, this jQuery combo tree I'll push into the weekend part, but I will try to automate at least a simple jQuery here. Okay, a simple option. For example, in this single selection, can we select one of the choice or something? I want to see. I don't want to go for everything here. That I have moved on to the weekend as part of challenge, because we don't get so much of time for everything, right? So if we have time, I'll show you, but let's try to automate this single selection. But with jQuery, this kind of things are possible, guys. This kind of things are possible. But we'll go with a simple selection jQuery dropdown field and try to automate that. For that, already have written the script here. Control-Shift-O, and then here, if you have any unused imports, right? For some earlier, you see this WebDriver is not being used kind of messages coming. If I say Control-Shift-O, that will be gone. Okay, automatically unused imports will be removed with Control-Shift-O. So now let's inspect this. Right click and select inspect option for the single selection drop-down field, which is very easy for now. But weekend challenge will take all these other things. You can also try that out, guys. In meanwhile, if you have time, you can also try to automate this stuff instead of waiting for the weekends and all, and be ready. Just give me a second. Okay, so single selection, it has an ID, guys. You see this input has an ID. This drop-down field has an ID. Copy this, just another input box. Okay, I'll create a web element for the driver dot find element by dot ID is provide the ID of that jQuery dropdown and put a semicolon here. The single selection dropdown, single selection dropdown, single selection drop. Okay, down. Like this, I'll create a web element. I don't want to make it more big, so I can say dropdown field and all, but I just want to leave here. Web element will be created. So how to get these options? I have to click on this, right? I have to click on this. Let's see whether I can click on this. Okay, whether I can click on this or not. Let's see. Let's see. I'll try to click on this. I already inspected this input field is coming. You see here, input field has, you can type the text also. This is how that things are different, guys. Okay, these are not traditional drop downs, right? Here you can even type choice or two. You can say, you see, two related stuff. Every two related stuff is filtered. Okay, like that we can do. We'll try to do something there. Okay, so single selection, and I have to click on this first of all. Once I click on this, are these things coming or not? Let's see. We'll go step by step. It may be tricky, guys. Sometimes it may be tricky, so we have to be very careful here. It looks simple, but it looks simple, but it may be tricky. So we have to make sure we write the script properly. We give the XPath expressions properly and all those stuff. Run the code. When I run the code, it will open the browser, maximize the browser, open the application URL, and it has to click on the single selection dropdown, and all the options should be displayed for us. Is the page loading? Selenium WebDriver will wait for the page to load completely, no matter what. The page is still loading, so nothing is happening on the screen. You see, now the page has loaded, it clicked on the single selection. Shall we type something into this? Shall we type something into this and see if the options are getting filtered? Let's try that out. I'll simply say single dropdown dot send keys. It is acting like input field, right? So it's a send keys, I can say. Send keys, I'll type something into that box field. It's a drop down field plus, some with the text that you can filter. So let's filter for choice 6, I will say. All the choice 6 related stuff should come. Only this choice 6 I'll give here. Let's see what is happening when I run the script. Right click, run as Java application. Choice 6.1. These options are coming in an asynchronous way, right? These options are coming in an asynchronous way. So after I type choice 6, this may not be available immediately. Without the page loading, these options are dynamically getting filtered or something, we don't know. So it's better we wait for this, one of the elements, or we put some thread.sleep here. That is also fine because they don't take so much of time, right? Driver dot, instead of writing explicit waiting mechanism, we can implement this asynchronous problem we can solve with the help of this kind of issues. We can solve with basic general waiting mechanism. Driver dot manage dot timeout dot implicitly wait of duration dot of seconds, maximum of 10 seconds I'll give. That is already enough. So for waiting the stuff before performing any operation, run the script, it will still work. If any option is not coming immediately, so for asynchronous activity, this global wait timeout will take care of the asynchronous activities on the page. Just see here what's happening. It will wait till the page loads. So I have implemented implicit wait mechanism in this case because I don't want to explicitly wait for small delays. In real time, guys, we generally for small delays we don't have to wait until it is really required. We go for explicit wait. Otherwise, implicit will take care of. Now in this, I would like to select one of the option. Let's say I would like to select this choice 621. I would like to select this choice 621. I'll inspect this and see what is there in the HTML code. I'll do here. Otherwise, I'll do in my local browser. I'll
We
do that
can,
in my, yeah.
Arun, we can use the keyboard keys for selection instead of inspecting the options.
Yeah. But we can use a keyboard keys. That's correct. But I don't want to do that. I'll tell you. So,
Okay.
okay. So that topic is not covered, right? I didn't cover you the actions and all those stuff. Okay. So let me go in a traditional way for now. Maybe in future, if you have multiple possibilities, you can either go with the keyboard keys or whatever it is. But for now, I don't want to go with that. Yeah, that's correct. Also, we can do the keyboard keys. That's easy also. I'll try that. Okay. At the end, I'll try that, even though I have not taught you. So we are such filtering for choice 6, and I would like to select choice 621. Inspect this one and see what is happening. Let's see, we are able to copy this and see if you are able to select that. List tree item child CHLID is there, and this also has the same thing. I'll just go to the top and see if there is any unique way of locating this div tag, div ID. Is there anything more than single selection? Where is single selection? Here is a single selection. Control F, /H3. Text is equal to single selection. And under the single selection, somewhere here, div tags. What are there here? Choice one, those are not coming anyhow. So here I'll come to slash following colon div. Many things will come here as a div. This also will come div. This one is the one that I want. It is having the class or style. I don't know what is that. I'll simply say div of 1, div of 2, div of 3. Div of 3 is locating this part. Under that we have /li, /li, and here list elements are coming. Here I'll simply say text is equal to the choice 6 to 1 text. Choice. I don't know whether this will still work or not. I'm just creating an XPath. Okay. Li text is equal to choice 6 to 1. You see, when I press enter, nothing is happening. Maybe under the Li we have span, right? /span. Now it is locating. Copy this. Let's see whether this will work or not. First of all, I'll use a traditional approach to select an option. Driver dot find element by dot XPath. I'll give the XPath expression of that option. So we can use a reusable method, and you can pass the option text, and we can make that. That I don't want to do now, but I'll just create a web element for what is that? Choice 623 web element. Choice 623 web element I'll say. Choice 623 option I'll say otherwise. Okay, that will be more better. Choice 623 option I want to select for now. Okay, copy this, dot click, run the script, right click, run as Java application. Let's see whether that choice 623 option is getting selected with the given XPath expression. Let's see that for now. It will wait for the page to load. Yes, it got selected successfully. Our XPath is working fine. Okay. If you are good with XPath, you can do this, guys. We can create a reusable method, and also, you can do a lot of stuff here. So this is like filtering the text and then doing that. I'll create one more class here. We'll do in a different way for this. Right click here, new class, jQuery dropdown demo2 with main method. I'll click on main method, and here I'll write down Chrome driver is equal to new Chrome driver. We'll see different possibilities, don't worry. Driver dot, but traditionally what we can do, I'll show you first. Under manage dot window dot maximize, then driver dot get, provide that application URL where you have that jQuery. Run the script. No need to run the script. Here simply I want to use the same single selection thing. I'll just refresh here. Otherwise, just go here and refresh. Just go here and refresh so that it will go to the default. Then I would like to inspect this. Right click inspect. We have seen that it is an ID. Copy this ID of the jQuery dropdown field, driver dot find element by dot ID. Provide the ID locator of that jQuery. Put a semicolon here. Single selection drop down. Okay, and then for the mouse on this, create. This time I don't want to filter any options. I simply have to click on this first of all. Would like to click on this, and then I would like to select the option. Dot click. When I say dot click, right, it will open the options. The options will be visible. In that, one of the option I want to select. So let's say I would like to select choice 3 option. inspect this option. For example, if I give the option as copy this thing and say Control F, /span. If I write something like this, what is happening? Let's see. Choice 3. If I say, how many elements are coming, guys? How many elements are coming? Tell me how many elements are coming. If I say /span text is equal to choice 3. Without only one, right? How many elements are coming? 3 elements are coming. 3 elements. What are the 3 elements? Let me close this. Add. First element is this one. Second element is where? Somewhere here. In another drop-down field, it may be there, guys. Okay. Just see here which one is getting selected. Choice 3 selecting where we don't know. So 1, you see this choice is getting selected. In another drop-down also, we have the same choice 3. And here 3 of 3. Maybe this one. I don't know. Where is that choice? How to... You see this choice is coming as a third element. Choice 3. Which one? No. Yeah, this choice is coming as a 1 of 3, as a 2 of 3. I'm just guessing this one is coming as 2 of 3. I'm just guessing. No, 2 of 3 is not coming here. 2 of 3 is coming here. You see, in this also choice 3 is there. Now, 3 of 3 is this. This one is first, this one is second, this one is third, basically. Okay, like that we can figure it out. You see, third. Got it right? 3 elements are there. 3 elements are there. Yeah, someone is giving me a suggestion, right? Can't we use circular brackets and say, you know, let's try that out. If I say 1, the first one, 2, second one, 3, the third one. I think this one should be there, na? I'll copy this and see whether the choice 3 of 3 is getting selected or not. Driver.findElement by dot XPath, give the XPath of choice 3 in that single drop-down field. Single choice 3, I'll say. Okay, single choice 3 option. In the single jQuery dropdown, the choice 3 option. Okay, I want to create like this. Over the mouse, create local variable. Copy this and click on, try to click on it. Let's see what will happen, whether it will select or not. Let's see. Run this. These are advanced drop-down fields, guys, because jQuery is making these drop-down fields look advanced. Yeah, choice 3 is selecting with your way. With your method, it is working fine. Correct. Okay, Rajkumar, your XPath has worked. Fine. So that's fine. Okay. Nigora, you are saying something like document.query selector, right? I think that is for DOM statement, right? That is a DOM statement that we can give in the while running the JavaScript code. If you are executing the JavaScript code from your Selenium automation script, then document.query selector may help out in selecting the option, right? Is that correct, Nigora?
Yes.
That
Yes.
was yes, right?
Yes.
So for now, let's not go to the JavaScript thing that we'll see later.
If we use
And-
JavaScript Executor, yeah, we can
Yeah,
erase like
using JavaScript, if you run like that, it may work. Yeah.
Mhm.
But if you have direct commands, right, better not to go with JavaScript. That is the last priority in our Selenium automation. Okay. JavaScript should be given the last priority always.
Okay.
That should not be the first, because we can achieve a lot of things with JavaScript, but there are some Selenium commands, let them work. Why we have to go for the JavaScript is something people don't recommend to use because they don't mimic the user actions properly. If you are using JavaScript in the Selenium automation code for clicking something and changing values and all, right, JavaScript actually directly interacts not with the UI. It interacts directly with the DOM. Getting my point, Nigora?
Yeah. Yes.
JavaScript will directly interact with the DOM without interacting with the UI. But as an end user, we interact with the UI, right? We are automating the UI part of the application. Okay. So, but if the UI part of the application with the help of this Selenium commands is not working, if there is no other way, then only we'll go for JavaScript, which will interact with the DOM part of this. Okay. document object model part of the HTML of this particular web page, we generally go as a last option. Okay. So fine, that's also good. But in the extreme cases, we have to go for JavaScript running of the code in our automation script, not directly.
Okay.
Fine, great. So we identify a lot of stuff, and someone said like we can go with keyboard keys and do that. Let's try that a bit. That is kind of difficult, but let's try that. I'll try to do something here for keyboard keys also with a basic thing. Instead of touching the actions class and all, right? I'll try to do something here. Just see whatever I can do. jQuery dropdown demo 3, I'll say, with a main method I'll create, and here I'll write down the code. Chrome driver is equal to new Chrome driver dot manage dot window dot maximize and driver dot get and provide the application URL, application page URL here. Okay, so I'll provide that application page URL here. Just go here and give the application page URL. And after that, just refresh this page so that we'll go to the defaults. Once you go to the defaults, what I want to do, I would like to click on this single selection drop-down field. Yeah, copy this, and here come back and write down driver.findElementBy.id for that single selection drop-down field. ID of that is just another input box field. That is single drop-down field is equal to, okay, like this I'll create single drop-down field, single selection or single drop-down field. You can give any name and simply you have to click on that, dot click. Just to make it easy and simple, even I would like to type the text, guys. Even I would like to type the text. That is a choice 3, I'll say, or if I give 3, not choice 2 is better because multiple options are coming. I'll enter choice 2 here in the send keys. Okay, again I have to say drop-down field dot send keys, and in that I'll give choice 2 for filtering. Okay, for filtering I'm going to use choice 2. After giving choice 2 here, choice, if I type choice 2, so let me refresh here again. Yeah, click on it and simply say choice 2. This many options are coming. I want to press the keyboard keys and go down. Okay, I would like to select choice 2, 3 option. First, second, third, fourth. Okay, currently it's on. When I refresh here and when I click on this and say choice 2, where the focus is in, the focus is nowhere. Only the options are there. I want to press the down key. First option, second option, third option, fourth option. 4 times I have to press the down keyboard key. Okay, on my keyboard there is a down arrow key. I have pressed it. Okay, so what I will do here is after typing choice 2, here I'll simply write down any field you just take and say send keys, guys. The same field you take and say dot send keys, and here you have to write down inside the send keys. Instead of writing the text, there's another advantage of using the send keys, guys. Send keys is not only used for writing the text into the text fields, but also we can actually simulate the keyboard keys, like pressing the keyboard keys, right? That we can do. There's a predefined class in Java known as keys class. What is a predefined class in Java, guys? Everyone type in the chat box. Everyone type in the chat box what is the predefined predefined class in Java. Sorry, not Java, guys. Selenium. Sorry, Selenium. I think so. Keys dot lets me add and over the mouse. This is from Selenium only, guys. Selenium only. Keys is from Selenium library, guys. There is a predefined class in Selenium library known as keys. Keys kind of thing. Keys dot. All the keyboard keys will come in this predefined keys class of Selenium. All the predefined keys will come like add key, alt key, arrow down, like enter key, down key, arrow down, arrow left, arrow right, arrow up. All these keyboard keys will be there on your keyboard, right? Like F1, F2, F3 like that. Number pad keys like, different number pad keys, semicolon key, return key, enter key will be there. You can also see enter key somewhere, home key, help key, somewhere here you see enter key is there, end key is there. Lot of keys are there. For now, what key I want? What key I want, guys? Arrow down key. Arrow down key I want. Okay, when I for the first time, if I say arrow down, it will go only onto the first option. Okay, just see whether it is working or not. Just see whether it is working or not. We see a lot of challenges. This is very good kind of practice. We see a lot of challenges here. But if nothing, if works smoothly, there's no problem. You see, choice 2 is selected. Choice 2 is already selected. Now again, I'll repeat the same things. Single drop down dot send keys dot another arrow down, another arrow down, another arrow down. 4 times I am saying. So what will happen here? 4 times means it will come to choice 2, 3. Let's see whether it is coming to choice 2, 3 or not. This is another way, guys. Another way of using the send keys, where we can use a keys class which will simulate the pressing of the keyboard, pressing and releasing of the keyboard keys. Send keys command, inside the send keys command, not only the text you can provide, but also the keys you can provide for pressing and releasing the keys. It will press and release the key. You see up to choice 2, 3, but it has not selected. What I have to do, guys, with the keyboard key, if I have to select that choice 2, 3, what I have to do? Which key I have to select? Next key will be what? Enter key, right, Rajkumar? You are right. I have to go with the enter key. I have to go with the enter key. Finally, here I have to see single drop down field dot send keys of keys dot enter. Keys dot enter, I'll say. That's it. The moment you say enter key here, finally, after going here, it will press the enter key and the option will be selected. It's another way of selecting the options, okay? Using the keyboard keys also, we can select the option. So on weekends, right, during live automation, end-to-end automation series will start. In that end-to-end automation series, right, we can do that, okay? You see, choice 2, 3 got selected. Choice 2, 3 got selected, guys. Fine. Everyone clear? Everyone clear with this? Yes, press enter key, right, correct. If it is clear for you guys, different ways of handling the jQuery drop-down fields I have given, and different methodologies and different things, even doubts also I cleared clearly. So these are the things that we can automate. This is how we can automate the jQuery drop-down fields. And though this website has different type of drop-down fields which have to be considered in a different way, we'll do a lot of experimentation on the live automation challenges thing. But for now, for this session, this much is enough. And the next thing will be, I close this and all. The remaining part we have in this particular thing is, auto suggestive drop-down fields. Auto suggestive drop-down fields that I'll cover on Monday, guys. For tomorrow, what will be the topics? For tomorrow, that is Saturday, right? Saturday and Sunday. 4 sessions we'll have as usual. We'll have 4 sessions as usual. So what are the 4 sessions we are going to have? I'm going to write them right away. So here I'll write down tomorrow. Sometimes my WhatsApp won't work. Just give me a second. So here I'll write down tomorrow sessions. That is Saturday IST. That is Saturday Indian Standard Time. Okay. What are the tomorrow sessions that are going to be? 7 a.m. 7 a.m. IST. We are going to have Selenium Java challenges. Selenium Java challenges. Anyone experimented about Shadow DOM or something? If yes, then be ready for that. Okay. Try to Shadow DOM related stuff. We'll try to see. If not possible, we'll go for other one. Shadow DOM. Shadow DOM will try to automate. Selenium Java challenges. Shadow DOM is something that I'm planning for tomorrow. And Shadow DOM elements, how to automate that and all. So, and at 11 a.m. IST, we are going to have the manual testing. We're going to have the manual testing. Okay, and BRS2 testable requirement that's going on. A lot of knowledge sharing is happening here. Testable requirements as part of this. While going to the BRS document, we'll continue that. Testable requirements deriving. And at 2 p.m. IST, non-tech to tech series session where we are dealing with HTML, guys. We are learning HTML in depth. HTML in depth. We already started HTML in the last session. We are going to go to the next level, HTML in depth. And at 6 p.m. IST, we are going to have Selenium Java crash course. Okay, I think tomorrow, today it will be Selenium Java crash course on final part of the exception handling. Today it will be today 8 p.m. IST. We are going to have final read through, try with resources, custom exceptions, exception chaining, exception propagation, best practice. I am going to cover today, but tomorrow we'll definitely go to file handling. Okay, file handling mechanism will cover that. I think it will take time. File handling will take time. Tomorrow session will be okay for file handling crash course. In depth, we'll cover the file handling. Okay, these are the sessions for tomorrow, guys. These are the sessions for tomorrow. And day after tomorrow sessions, I'll write it later. Tomorrow, I'll write them down. But do you have any questions, guys? Do you have any questions? Anyone have any questions here? From today's session, does anyone have any questions regarding the jQuery? Or if you have any other question also is fine, guys. If you have any other questions also is fine. You can ask me related to anything.
Hi Arun, have we discussed anywhere in our session related to nested class? I mean, because there are some different nested class types are available.
Nested classes in Java.
Yes.
We didn't
So,
cover that because for Selenium automation, nested class is something, right? We don't want. But as part of Java concepts in coming days, we'll cover. Don't worry. Okay.
sure. Because I mean, in some of the project, there were some nested classes was being used. So to
Okay.
understand like
Class
how they
inside
are
another
being
class, right?
called.
Yeah. Class inside another class where external class can share the properties of
Yes.
the internal classes, right? Basically.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, correct. That concept is there, but I don't know whether we can cover it now or later. But
Sure.
nested class will make a part of something. Okay. Maybe
Sure.
of non-tech to tech sessions or whatever. We'll try to cover that. Okay.
Okay.
So nested class, I already have noted down earlier, but that's okay. Fine, no problem. That then anything else we have. So we'll do some R&D about nested classes because the topic has been raised now. So let's go and do some R&D here. We'll go with ChatGPT because we don't have so much of time, right? So we'll take the help of ChatGPT, which will make our job easier. You create a class inside another class where external class has access to the internal classes. What are nested? Different nested classes types are also there, guys. Okay. What are nested classes in Java and types? So let's explore this, whatever that your doubt asked, right? In Java, a nested class is a class that is defined within another class, as we thought of. There are 4 types of nested classes in Java. One is static nested class, static inner class. A static nested class is a nested class that is declared with the static modifier. Okay, it is associated with its outer class, but it does not have access to the instance variables and methods of the outer class. Okay, static nested classes are accessed using the outer class name. They can access static members of the outer class directly, but not non-static, right? So here, that's what they are saying. If you have a static nested class inside a normal class, okay, it does not have access to the instance variables and methods of the outer class, but that is static instance variables and methods of the outer class can be accessed by the static inner class. Public class name, static class, static nested class. So this nested class can have the access. If you create an object for the nested class from outside, we'll try that, guys. We'll try that. What's the matter here? So the doubts, right? So we'll go to the doubt section and try that static nested class. Okay. Or okay, right click here, create Okay. So in doubts only, we can create a sub package if required. New package, I can say. Here, write down doubts dot. You see, whenever you want to create a sub package, right, in the projects, you have to say dot here. You see, when I right click here and try to create a new child package under the doubts package, this kind of thing came. And here I'll say doubts, comma, what is that? Nested classes, right? Nested classes demo. Click on finish. You see, under the doubts, this is coming. You see, under the doubts only it is coming, guys. You can change the view here somehow, like, package presentation, flat or hierarchical. If you say hierarchical, you see, under the doubts it will come. Okay. So the representation will be there here, package present. If you go with the flat, means it will come like this, the same level it will come. But that is not a good way, right? It's better to view in the hierarchical way. So hierarchical means it looks good, like, you understand that this is a child package of this external package. Okay. So here under this child package, I'll create a class. Nested classes child static class demo, I'll say. Click on finish. I think this is too much. So I'll just do one thing. I'll say class A, guys. Okay, otherwise I'll simply say class A because name is becoming big. So inside this class, I'll create some variables and methods. Int A is equal to 10. Static int B is equal to 20. First one is not static, second one is static, guys. And here I'll create some method, public void sample A method, sample A1 method, sample A1 method. This is a normal non-static method. System.out.println. I'll just try to say inside sample A1 method. Okay. I'll create one more method which is non-static type, public static void, sample A2. I'll make this method as static method. You can see static keyword is there. Then system.out.println inside sample A2 method. Now I'll try to create a child class. Inside this class, not only at the same level as the sibling classes, inside this class, I can create one more class that is called as nested class. I'll simply say class B. Like this. Inside this class A, we have the class B here. I'll create some variables like, class C is equal to 30. Okay, then I'll write down. I will make this class a static class. Okay, and here I'll write down public void sample public void sample B1 method system.out.println inside sample B1 method. Can I create static variables here? Static int D is equal to 40. I'll say I can create here. Can I create static methods inside the static class? Public static void sample B2 system.out.println inside sample B2 method. Okay, B2 method, B1 method. Like this, I created something, guys. Okay, and here I'll create one more class. I'll just name this as demo class. With main method, I'll create to run the programs. I'll just go this side. Now see here what is happening. Here, I'll try to create an object for the child class. Instead of creating an object for the class A, which is an external class, inner class, I'll try to create an object. Class B, CB is equal to new, class B. Control Shift O, automatically it will import this class B. You see here, there's one thing if you observed, right? They belong to the same package, right? Doubts.nested class demo, doubts.nested class demo. But when I'm trying to create an object for the inner class, that is class B, it's called new class B. So even though they belong to the same package, also I'm getting an error. Can you see the error here? It's asking us to import. This class C doesn't belong to a different package. Demo class belong to the same package. Class B also belong to the same package, but class B is an inner class of the class A. Hence here, the extra thing that we have to do is we have to import this class B from class A. Okay, from this package, inside that from the class A, we have to import this. Otherwise, you'll not be able to use it. This extra import statement is required. This extra import statement is required. And now say CB dot, whatever all we can access with the help of CB, we'll try that. So as I mentioned, right, static can only access the static classes. Here we have seen, right, static inner class. A static nested class is a nested class that is declared with a static modifier. It is associated with its out, but it does not have access to the instance variables and methods you cannot access. So if I say system.out.println, and if I say cb dot, A is not coming, you see, A is not coming. B is coming, yes, no. What is happening? CB dot, B is also not coming, guys, somehow. When I create an object for this is not a child, whether external class can access or internal classes, I'm not, that is, it is associated with it out, but it does not have static nested class are accessed with it, using the outer class name. Yeah, we have to use outer class name to access using the outer class name only, then access the static members of the outer class directly. Okay, static nested class are accessed using the outer class name. A static nested class is a nested class that is declared within that. It is associated with its outer class, but it does not have access to the instance variables and methods of the outer class. So here static nested class are accessed using the outer class name. They can access static members of the outer class directly. Okay. Fine, let's try this out. What is possible, what is not possible. So here, if I say CB dot, what is coming, guys? CB dot C is coming. The inner class related stuff is coming, but not external class. CB dot system.out.println, CB dot D. I can access static or non-static. It can access because these are the members of the class B only. So its own members I'm calling. But I cannot access the external class related stuff with the help of class B because it's not a child class, it's an inner class. Okay. So here, if I write down CB dot sample B1, B2 are coming, whether it may be non-static method or static method, both are coming from the child classes. What if I create an object for the class A, CA is equal to external class if I create new class A? Then here we'll write down system.out.println, CA dot, I'm getting A and B only. Okay, I'm getting A and B only, guys. Okay, what is A? A is a non-static. Public class A is a non-static. A and B only I'm getting, guys. I'm not getting any other stuff. So system.out.println, CA dot, again I'm getting B, which is a static variable. So we'll try different ways, don't worry. So then CB dot sample, sorry, CA dot sample A1, CA dot sample A2. We are able to access, but this is not the correct way of accessing because static stuff should not be used with the help of object reference, should not call. Here we have to say class B dot. Class B dot. Here we have to say class A dot. Okay, here also warning messages are coming because you are using the object reference. You have to say class B dot. Here you have to say class A dot. Okay. Now, if I say something like this, class B dot, what are coming here? Class B dot D is also coming. That is static variable. Only D is coming that I have already accessed here. Sample B2 is coming. So because they're related to that thing. And here coming to this one, class A dot, if I say class A dot means static variable and static method only are coming. That's it. So is there any way that I can access any other stuff? What is the use of this? We have to find it out. So inner class static, explain in detail. You see, there is a very big topic, guys, explain in detail. I have never, learned it because I have never got a chance to work on this. But it is a good topic, explain in detail with example of accessing static and non-static members of the classes. The nested classes and okay, etc. Let's see. A static nested class, also known as a static inner class in Java, is a nested class that is declared with a static modifier. It is associated with its outer class, but does not have the access to the instance variables and methods of the outer class directly. Okay, however, it can access static members, variables, and methods of the outer class. But how? This type of class is commonly used to group the classes that are. This line we have to understand, guys. The inner class, they are saying that it will be able to access the static members of the outer class. But how we have to see this type of class is commonly used to group classes that are closely related to the outer class without requiring an instance of the outer class.
Inside class B, we can access class A static variables.
That's correct only. But from external point of view, I don't think we can do, right? Other than that. Okay. So here, yeah, we'll see that, correct. That's whatever Nigora is saying is right. Right, inside this, I can access somewhere here. System.out.println. This is static, so can I access that? A or something. A is giving me an error. Cannot make a static to the non-static field. Static reference to, there's a non-static field, right? So, what about B? If I give B here, we can access. The parent class variables can be accessed here, but if you still want to access this non-static variables here, is there a way? Can we create an object for the class A? CA is equal to new class A, and here CA dot. Now I can access system.out.println CA dot A. I can access. Okay. Directly you can not access, but you can access with the help of by creating an object. Similarly, here CA dot sample A1 CA dot sample A2. You see, this is not the correct way it's saying. See, these are CA dot sample A1. You are able to access here with the help of object reference, but directly I cannot access. I'll get an error without object reference. I'll get an error. But this one you have to say class A dot. Okay, class or sample to directly I can call, because this is static only, right? I can directly call this an inner class. This is what they are mentioning, maybe, right, Nigoro? When they are saying that, however, it can access static members, variables, and methods of the outer class, means they can access like this. Inner class can access the external things like this. Is that right, Nigora?
Yes, probably.
Yeah, this is what, that's correct only. Okay. So now if I create an object for the class B CB is equal to new class B. Then if you want to access this methods, you can access, right? So system.out.println CB dot C, I can access system.out.println CB dot D, I can access, but this is not the correct way. So I have to say class B dot D, because static, it's just static, right? Directly with the class name I can access. And here I have to say CB dot sample B1, and here I have to say class B dot sample B2. Static methods and static variables with the class name we can access. By doing this, right, it's internally accessing, the child class is accessing the variables and methods of the class A, either by creating an object or by inheriting, it can access that. Basically, this is an inner part, right? It can access. The scope of this particular variables is throughout the class. This global variables is throughout the class. Whether in inner class also you can access. Run this code and see whether everything is getting printed. This is 30, 40 inside sample B1 method, 10, 20 inside sample A1, sample A2, inside sample B2. Everything is working fine. Okay. So this is one example of having some static, but this is a very different depth topic, guys. Okay, because static inner class inside a class, then non-static nested class inside an inner class. We have to see anonymous inner class, another topic there. Like that, many things are there. So for now, at least we got some idea. I think that will be enough for now. At least we got some idea about the inner classes, how to access them, and how the inner classes can access the variables and methods of the external class like this without the need of creating an object. The purpose also they mentioned clearly, right? Here, you see, what is the use of creating the nested classes? They mentioned this type of nested classes are used to group classes that are closely related to outer class without requiring an instance of the outer class. If you separately write a class and try to access the variables and methods, like this kind of class, if you create like demo class or something, you have to create objects, right? But if they are related classes and if you want to make something part of the outer class, then create an inner class. There is no need of creating an object. That's what it's saying. Okay, but there are different type of inner and external classes, static, non-static type. That we'll see later as part of our detailed analysis and detailed R&D. But for now, this much is enough. Any doubts? Any questions, guys? Any doubts? Any questions? Any doubts or questions?
Arun, just to add on to this, like just want to give you a real-time context around this nested class. So suppose in an application where we have suppose a dashboard or home page, so there will be multiple section under the home page. So in order to categorize under the main outer class home page, we just create left section, right section, and footer section in different classes, so that it will be easy to access them and to use it wherever it is uses.
Understood.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
instead of creating so many of different classes for each and every section on the home page, what you are saying in automation is that you may create a home page class, right? Inside the home page class, you will have one more inner class with featured section, one more inner class with this one more inner class with some other thing, right? Like that, right? That's what you are saying, no?
Correct. Yeah, and actually it is being used in my one of my frameworks. So that is actually
okay. That's great.
Sometimes becomes difficult to understand like how these nested classes are being called from one place to another place.
Okay, great, Ashish. So Ashish, like whenever we start the frameworks, right, we are going to create end-to-end frameworks, right? Basically for an application, there you remind me of where exactly we can use it so that, we can make the framework better together. Okay.
Sure.
That will be the actual implementation. But having the knowledge is also important. So anyhow, because I've never seen that inner class usage anywhere. So I didn't try that, but now you said like we covered it. We have at least explored it, did some R&D today. So that's a good learning for today, we can say. Thank you, Ashish.
Yeah, thanks, no problem.
Yes, I would like to add also not only on homepage, when I tested contact us page, we had the account disclosure section on the bottom.
Okay.
Also, it was a nested class, yes.
Okay, it can be part of any page. Whenever you feel that you can create inner classes instead of creating a very big classes, or instead of creating, separate classes. If you can segregate or organize with the help of classes on any page, if you get that requirement, you can do that, right, Nigora? That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah. Great. Good things, good learnings. So today's code I will share with you guys. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can ask me though. So, but for today's, whatever the code is there, I'm going to share that. Here we have jQuery dropdowns, right? jQuery. There's jQuery dropdown menu. This is the things that I covered mainly for today. So yeah, I'll go here and upload. Box local repositories. Then coming to the Selenium batch 1 project. Role B. Any other questions or doubts, guys? Meanwhile, you can ask me while I'm uploading the code and all. You can ask me. Right click, show more options. Hit status. Hit add dot. Hit status again. Hit commit -m. What is that? jQuery Dropdown fields automation. Then hit status again. Hit push origin main branch. The code will be uploaded in a while. I'll also give you the assignments as usual. GitHub, batch 1 project. Okay, where is that today's thing? Now, doubts and here also now jQuery dropdown. Yeah, today's code is this one. Today's code. And after that, assignments I have to see. Till assignment 6 I have given. Then we'll go for let code applications. Let code. Automating frames. Till automating frames we have given. Now, radio window elements, 3 items. Okay, these 3 elements I'm giving an assignment. Automating the radio, automating the radio box and checkbox fields. As per the challenges given here in this thing, automating the multiple windows in this particular box, automating the elements. Okay. Assignment. One, automate the challenges here. Automate the challenges here. Assignment 2. Assignment 2. I'll go to another one. That is window. And I'll simply say automate the challenges here. Automate the challenges here. And coming to the assignment 3, I'll go to these elements. And automate that. Assignment 3, automate the challenges here. Okay, these are the 3 assignments I would like to give for today. And today's recording will be uploaded soon. And that's it from my end. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions you have? Any other questions you guys have regarding today's session or any other area you want to discuss? We have time, guys. Let us know. Anyone have any questions in any direction? Guys, anyone have any questions in any direction? Or any topic? AB, Ashish, Jyoti, Kiran, Krishna Priya, Kurpal, Nigora, Pavan?
No,
No. Ashish,
Yes, Arun.
do you have any questions, Ashish?
No, exactly. I just wanted to let you know, like last time when I asked, can we have 2 sets of Eclipse versions available in the system? So I tried out, but for the latest version, when I'm trying to do it, it is taking hours to download. I'm not sure like whether it is something related to this.
If it's taking a lot of time to download means zip file.
Yeah. I mean, but network wise, it is everything is fine because I am able to see any other videos, live videos or anything. So there is no such issues related to my network issue. but
So
it
can you
seems
take
like
me to, can you take
yeah.
me and tell me what you have done so that I can try in my machine once now itself?
So simply, I have my 2023 Eclipse version already in place, so that I am
Don't worry
ready
about
to do it.
that. Don't
Yeah.
worry about that. Or let
So
me
yeah,
help me in downloading that. So I have to
right.
say Eclipse
So
downloads.
so I simply clicked on Eclipse download, and then I just
Hmm.
moved on to the package, download package.
Packages, yes.
Yes. And from
Hmm.
there, I just selected the second option, as you suggested in one of the session, like we have to go with this Eclipse AD,
Enterprise.
yeah, enterprise.
Yeah,
So
enterprise
in
is better.
Windows 86, I just clicked on that link, the top link.
Windows x86, you
Correct,
clicked on
correct.
this link.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
you
so
got
from
this.
here onwards, it's taking hours to download my
Download
zip
the
file.
zip file.
Yeah. And even though somehow it got downloaded, after when I try to install it, or maybe I just try to use it, it is taking too much of time. I mean, and my system got hanged. So not sure like whether it is having something related to the two sets of Eclipse, or is it like something is for the
We'll try
time
to
being.
have the two versions and try in my machine. It's taking some time. Just see there, 5 minutes or something is.
Yeah.
And while it get downloaded, I have something I want to discuss with you, Ashish, especially with you. Okay.
Sure.
So like yeah, I would like to open one test case document. Just give me a second. Don't know whether I have that with me or not now. I think I have to download it. Fine. Just give me a second. I'll do that. Meanwhile, it gets downloaded, taking some time. Meanwhile, I can also see what is the version of Eclipse I have. About Eclipse ID, what is the version I have? Eclipse ID version 2024 3 something is there. Now, whatever the version I am downloading, which version is getting downloaded? Same thing, na? R is there, extra R is there.
Yeah, so in my case, it was earlier 2023 June version, and
Here
then
R
on
is
top of
not there. Here R is not there. That is another version anyhow. I'll close this for now. Let's
yeah,
have
but
this another version. At least we'll try that direction. Don't worry. So meanwhile, it's taking time anyhow. Like I'll find out the test cases here. Search for that. Better I have to search like this with double quotes. Otherwise, it is taking the search time as text. So here somewhere we got a hint here already. Text need to be automated. Where is that? Um, this session 15, right? I'll write session 16 here or session. June 18 I'll write. Let's see what will come. Still I have to go. 20 also. Twenty is going for UI testing checklist. I have to go with 19 then. Mhm. I think I have to scroll. Testing made easy. Sorry. Yeah, this one. Steam. Give me a second, guys. Yeah. Yeah, this one, Ashish, you can see my screen now. Ashish, you there?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah, this particular test case need to be automated. So verify thank you for registering email is sent to the registered email address as a confirmation for registering the account. As part of Selenium automation, we have to automate. So this one, not only for this one, maybe we can take any real-time application and then, try to automate whether we are receiving the email or not. Okay, after registering with that particular application, right? Are we getting the email to our email address or not is something we have to automate. Okay.
Okay.
This is a challenge that is there. I'll also see from my side. Okay. Because
Sure.
yeah, you also try, and if any clues we can discuss in personal if you want. Okay.
Okay. Can you just,
Copy.
yeah, copy paste and ping it to me, so that I can take a reference, because I will take a reference of it too.
I just pasted it. See how it is got pasted. I think that will be enough. Okay. I pasted in the chat, Ashish. You can try that.
Okay.
Same application, tutorials.demo application. But emails are not coming anyhow. But we have to take we should not be taking Tutorials Ninja application, but we have to say a different application similar to Tutorials Ninja, because Tutorials Ninja is a dummy application, right? Where email configuration, nothing is being done. Okay. We are not using it for real time. If you see any realistic application which has the same functionality, right? Where once you create an account, it will send an email. That kind of application we have to figure out, and for that application we have to automate. Okay.
Okay, let me at least investigate or find some
Yeah,
out
just
something.
try to
Sure.
figure out if any application you get, or you are getting
Sure,
some
sure.
email to your email box like Gmail, and we are able to go and access that email or not something. We'll give it a try. Okay, I'll also give it a try.
Sure,
You also try that from your end. Okay.
sure, no problem.
So anyhow, this one got downloaded, Ashish, in my machine. Meanwhile,
Okay.
that let me right click here and say extract. This is what you are saying, right? Extracting means
Yes.
1 minute. I'm trying to extract. Let's see what is happening. "22 minutes" it's saying in my machine. Okay.
But at least it is going very fast in your case. Maybe not sure. Like it was something related to my system. But anyways, it is a 16 GB RAM system and everything works fine. Or maybe timing there was some glitch.
Yeah, that also maybe there. Sometimes the servers, right, or the place
Yeah.
from we have downloaded or something will take a lot of time. Okay. The mirror location and all. Now it changed it to 5 minutes. Let's see. Ashish, going ahead, I need your assistance on that end-to-end live automation thing. Okay. So at
Sure.
what time you will be free, Ashish, generally? Every day, weekdays or something?
I mean, it depends actually. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Weekdays, I think schedule is tight. I think so.
Yeah. So anyways, that's the reason. I mean, most of the time I do. I'm unable to join this class also. So here and there,
Yeah.
whenever I get time, I just try to join it.
Maybe on weekends we have to figure out, right? Basically.
Yeah. Sure.
After our sessions, right? After our sessions on weekends, maybe we can take some break and connect back and try something together.
Sure.
Again, it changed it to 10 minutes. But it's already downloaded in my machine. Extraction is only taking time.
Yeah. That's fine. I mean, you can just let it complete, and if it is working fine, then just let us know.
Yeah, sure. That will be good. I feel so, because
Yeah.
we cannot wait so much of time, right?
Yeah.
So
That's
I'll just observe that what is happening here, and I'll let you know tomorrow. Okay, anyhow.
sure. Okay.
And I'll
Thanks.
try to launch multiple Eclipse IDs and see whether it is working fine or not also.
Okay. Fine.
Fine, everyone. So that's all. Thanks for joining. See you at 8 p.m. IST, where Selenium Java crash course will go on. Okay. Bye, everyone. See you. Bye, Nigora. Bye, Pawan. Bye, Ashish. Bye, Abhi. Pawan, you there? Pawan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm not getting time, Pawan, to look into that, but I have a plan. I'll ping you in some time. Okay. We'll
Okay, sir.
discuss there. Okay. Fine.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Nigara. Bye.